why I stopped buying business software and built my own with Claude Ai. So I'm about to explain to you why and how I managed to stop thinking about business softwares, buying from IT guys, letting them build custom portals for me and dashboards for me, which didn't really solve my problem because they didn't understand my business. So as AI came into the commercial use, I started testing my skills with how to solve my own problems on Claude Ai. So I'm going to walk you through the basics of using Claude Ai and how I used it to also solve my problem, and some of the dashboards I was able to build solve specific problems in my business. So as the CEO of Design, Print and Finish, I used to believe that scaling a business meant constantly paying for expensive software subscriptions. We've been conditioned to think that if we want to manage staff, or we want to track orders, or monitor stock, we have to pay a monthly tax, or we have to pay subscriptions for other apps, for a platform that it never really solves your problem. I'm here to tell you that those days are over. I have officially stopped buying off-the-shelf business softwares because I used Claude AI to build my own. Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes. I'm taking you onto my laptop right now to let you understand how I've integrated AI into the DNA of DPF, and why every business leader, whether you are in a corporate office or an informal workshop, you need to stop underestimating this revolution, this whole AI revolution that's coming, and start tapping into the true power of AI, because it can do a lot for you. Let's be honest. AI came into existence years ago, right? Back then, we just use it to do our homeworks. We use it to ask basic questions. I want to send a letter. Can you help me draft a letter? And then AI will do it for you. Can you answer this mathematical questions? And then it will do it for you. Because of that, many of us underestimate it. But the evolution we are seeing right now is mind-blowing. It doesn't just do simple things like that. And I'm so excited to show you right now. We are no longer talking about a chatbot that answers homework. We are talking about reasoning engine capable of solving complex business logic, and that is exactly what I am going to show you. If you are interested, I want you to just dive into my computer right now. Let me show you quickly what I've been able to design with Claude AI. So this is the interface of what I've been able to design, and you can see DPF Limited staff management software. This is something I built with no IT knowledge. I'm not a trained IT person. I don't really know a lot about coding, nothing. But at least I can read and write English. So that is all you need. So let's log in. As you can see, it's a basic dashboard that's going to show you, my dashboard. This one is basically for sign in and attendance. You can have this for your staff. You don't have to build or go and buy any complex software that's going to charge you thousands and then you have to pay subscription. This is something that I used to do my sign in. You can see present, absent, all these things. You can see it from the dashboard. And your staff also have their own logins where they can log in from their various machines. We have job and task tracker. If you have any jobs you want to track, each client each staff can track their work. And then late and overtime, deductions and all those things, lateness, overtime, bonuses, payroll calculator, all these things, they are things that mostly we can pay for. But Claude AI is making this something that I can access for free. Now, how did I go about this? Let me show you how the Claude interface looks like and how I came about this. It's taking me a few iterations to get to this level. I didn't just put in a simple prompt and then I got this outlook, as you can see here. So don't get so frustrated when on your first try you don't get it as perfect as you want. The point is that you are the business owner and you have an understanding of your business. You know what your business needs. You know what you want to track. And sometimes even you know how your workers behave and some of the solutions that are going to be made custom for your kind of business. Because my business is not a typical 9 to 5. It's not a typical 9 to 5. It is actually, it can be 12 hours, it can be 16 hours, it can be anything. Because we can have a contract and then it has to extend to say 8 p.m., 9 p.m. and we have to go to maybe a location to do installation and all these things. So it's not a typical 9 to 5. And there are certain things that I've tried so many programmers to build custom-made apps for me, to track my glass, to track my wood, to track my backboard, all these things. But they are so difficult because there are so many moving parts. I just decided to take this into my own hands, how my workers move, how they come in, all these things. I work with Claude to solve these problems. And at this point, we have working systems, like I showed you, simple and direct. And the most important thing is I can always go in and change it to suit the changing condition. I can just go in and say, all right, I want to move maybe closing time from 5 to 4. Very simple to do. I don't need to do any program. I don't need to do any coding. I can also add up other features that might pop up. You see, so these are things that gives you, the owner, more flexibility and more control. So let's jump into Claude AI and see. So as you can see, I'm continuing work on the DPF dashboard. Before doing anything, read the full context file. So this is another iteration. Like I have done the work from different charts and I brought it here to finish up. But for you as a beginner or as a new person who doesn't understand Claude, all you need to do is you need to just record. As you can see here, you can record voice. Anything you say would be recorded and transcribed, and then Claude will act on it. So I'm just running you through this for you to understand how it works. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you put in these things, you can see something like this. Once it gives you a result, you can come back and say, let me see this. The attendance trend looks like it captures only those who are marked present, but not those late. Is that right? And then Claude will see and correct the mistakes that are in the dashboard, because when I tested the dashboard, it looked like it wasn't capturing those who were late. It was just capturing those who were present. So I told Claude about it, and then it says, yes, that's a bug. So it went and it fixed itself. And that is all you need to do over and over and over till you get something that works for you. Now, if you want to, have any direct contact with me, you want me to guide you through these things, as I said, we can go into my comments, leave some comments about your interest in working with me or getting guidance from me, and I'll reach out to you, and then we can come up with something. I can guide you through your own dashboard building, or I can assist in building it for you. I can handle some of these things for you if my table is not too busy. All right, so I hope this explains a lot of the things that I'm talking about in this video. Don't forget to check the description for our contact details and social media handles. I'll see you in the next video.